Okay. Okay, I'm gonna accept that friend code there. Could you hear me before? I just want to make sure. Why didn't you tell me beforehand that you couldn't hear me at all? Because Streamlabs completely disabled my audio for some reason. Okay, but you could hear me now, right? I was like, no one was telling me. I couldn't tell. I thought my audio was working until because my OBS, my regular OBS, had the audio working and everything, but no one was telling me in the chat that it wasn't working beforehand. I kept asking why I kept asking if my audio was working and I didn't know that my mic was off. Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't know that it wasn't working. I don't know why my stream software disabled my mic. I don't know why in my game audio. I don't know why it did that. Cuz I streamed the Splatoon stuff recently and or that Splatoon Direct, and it was working and everything, but for some reason it automatically disabled it. I don't know why that happened, but at least it's working now. I was about to say because I actually listened to it on my phone for a second because sometimes I like listen to the stream to make sure things are working on my phone. I thought it was I thought that was just my phone being weird or something, or my audio being off, but no, that I didn't have the mic on at all, but sorry about that. Oh, what is the code anyway? It's in the top left corner of the gameplay. I have my friend code there. So yeah, um, I said this earlier, but my mic was off. But basically, my friend code is in the corner there. It's 1462-2265-3043. It's the code in the corner there. Because I have like a friend room set up here. So you have to send me a friend request on Switch. Okay. So, have any of you heard about the Mario Kart DS beta? Because there was actually like this kiosk demo um that basically got released like a long time ago. But I only like was getting into it recently. It's really interesting because Mario Kart DS used to be a lot more like Double Dash, like with the music and everything. Okay, I'm gonna choose Calamari Desert this time. Hi Reese, just sent you a friend request on Switch. Hope you can add me. Yeah, I'll add you right after this round here. Yeah, sorry about earlier with the with the mic and the game audio not working. I didn't realize, but yeah, it's working now, so it's fine. But so I'm looking forward to the Kirby's Dream Buffet. I think that looks really good. And one thing that I was worried about the game when it was first announced, that if it was going to have online or not, because they didn't really specifically say in the first trailer that it was going to have online or not, but I'm glad it does now. I was thinking about streaming that with Channel Kirby, and I'm not sure how many of you know who Channel Kirby is. He basically makes it like a lot of Kirby videos, and I actually collabed with him before. I've done like a couple live streams with him, and I also did like a Kirby video, like underrated Kirby spin-offs. Okay. I really like what they did with Calamari Desert in this version. because they basically combined Calamari Desert 1 and 2 from Tor. Because if you didn't know already, Tor actually has a different variant of Calamari Desert, which actually goes through the tunnel, which is really cool. They kind of have their ramps that connect it. Hey Reese, what's the code? The code is in the top left. You have to send me a friend code on Switch. It's in the top left corner. I'll go ahead and accept the friend requests now. But yeah, you have to send me a friend request on Switch. The new tracks that came out are really cool. I agree. I definitely think Wave 2 was a lot better than Wave 1. Okay, I'm gonna wait for this to accept. So, what are all of your thoughts on Splatoon 3? I know I'm talking about, like, different games here, but I think Splatoon 3 I think it looks pretty good, but, I feel like there needs to be a little more. I definitely understand the concern with that game that there isn't enough of a distinction between two. I do think it's definitely going to be good regardless, because I do think there's going to be a lot of emphasis on the story mode. I do think the story mode looks great, and I feel like that's definitely going to be more of a selling point this time. And I like a lot of the new features that they're adding this time. Looking forward to play Splatoon 3. I hope that story mode is good. I like that locker thing, like that they have. There's gonna be a lot of customization in this game. Well, I think it's kind of annoying how the bullet bill like lets you out at like the curves. Because sometimes when you're trying to use it, you basically just ram into the or either ram into the wall or kind of fall off. Okay. One thing that I am a little disappointed about Splatoon 3, though, is that they're not adding, like, a completely new mode. I know they are doing that one mini-game thing, but I wish there was, like, kind of like how Salmon Run was in Splatoon 2. I wish they had something like that for Splatoon 3. But I do think, like, the story mode is probably going to be, like, a pretty big thing here. So, I'm gonna do Mushroom Gorge. Okay. I really like the music in this course specifically. I think I said this on like one of the other Mario Kart streams I did, but there was one trailer that Nintendo did during the Wii U era that had this music, and I remember it playing on the movie theaters before like the movie played. Well, like before like all the trailers played and everything, they had like a Nintendo. They usually have like Nintendo trailers in the theaters that I go to. They're usually advertising like the casual games though, like Nintendo Switch Sports and stuff like that. Though I do see, like, Mario games... Well, I mean, Mario games are for everyone, so that makes sense. But, when I say casual games, I mean stuff like... Yeah, like I said, Switch Sports, Nintendo Labo, stuff like that. 1-2 Switch. I forgot what they were even showing during the Wii U era. It was probably, like, Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival or something like that. I really like how creative the Nitro tracks are in Mario Kart 8. One of the reasons I'm kind of disappointed that Mario Kart 9 hasn't happened yet, because, I mean, like, with the next Mario Kart game, there's probably going to be, like, a lot of, interesting, like, and creative tracks, kind of like how Mario Kart 8 had. The idea that I have for the next Mario Kart game is, basically like a thing with kind of like a new gimmick, basically. Kind of almost like how Double Dash had a gimmick. Basically, my idea is for like a thing where you can combine items together and make new items, almost like the mechanic in Kirby 64. Um, but basically you could like combine items and create like the new items, and then instead of like normal retro tracks, they have like basically like fusion tracks where like the retro tracks are like combined, like two of them are combined, like let's say Sherbet Land in Wario Coliseum makes like a snowy Wario Coliseum or something like that. That's kind of like my idea for the next Mario Kart game. Because they're probably gonna do something very different after this booster course pass. Like since this is mostly like remaking older courses. Oh wow, that was a weird respawn. Honestly, I would say this is still my favorite in the entire DLC, the Ninja Hideaway. And before they give you Kirby Kart with that same with that idea instead. I want Kirby Air Ride 2. I'd rather have Kirby Air Ride 2 than Kirby Kart. I think, but like another Kirby racing game. Well, I mean, I guess that new Kirby game. That's not really a racing game. That's more of like a party game or you can like collect things. It does have like a racing aspect to it, but another Kirby racing game in general would be nice. That was a pretty weird place where I fell there. Okay. I always miss that turn there. I'd love to join, but I'm not at home right now. Well, you could always join if I do another. You're always welcome to join if I do another Mario Kart stream. Because I'm definitely planning on doing more in the future. Because I really like to play. I like to do the Mario Kart with viewer streams. A while ago, I used to do like Smash with viewers when Smash Ultimate was still relevant and everything with all the um, DLC characters and everything. But now I'm doing Mario Kart because of the DLC for this game and everything. Okay, finally, Mushroom Gorge. I've been wanting to play this one for a little bit. This is... I would definitely say this is one of the better tracks in the Booster Course Pass so far as well. I'm looking forward to the next wave, even though all of them are leaked and everything. Because I think, like, Merry Mountain is one of them. It makes sense, because it's probably going to release around Christmas, but, one that I'm also looking forward to is, Waluigi Stadium from Double Dash. I don't think that has been remade since Wii, so I'm looking forward to that one. And the music sound... Well, the snippet of music we got from it so far sounds great from the leaked music. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. I think Peach Gardens from DS was another one. I haven't played Peach Gardens in a while, so I forgot like how that one is. I'm not sure if I need to like play it again in DS and Wii to get my opinion on it. Okay. I forgot what the tour tracks that were leaked were. I'm not sure if it was like Berlin Byways or that might have been a later one. It might have been like London or something. I forgot what it was. Oh, is this a raid from another live stream? Oh, oh, hey, Nintendo Novus. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I see that you brought a lot of your viewers over here. But yeah, you're all welcome to join my Mario Kart room if you want, because basically just send me a friend request. But yeah, I'm playing some of the DLC tracks and maybe some other tracks as well. But I have like a room open here. I think I'm gonna choose Calamar. Or no, I'm gonna do Waluigi Pinball this time. But yeah, for the viewers just joining now, you can definitely join if you want. Basically, just send me a friend request. I've been looking into like the beta of Mario Kart DS recently. It's pretty interesting. Like I was looking into like the Waluigi when I think Waluigi Pinball was originally supposed to be like a Wario themed track, which I think is pretty interesting. Like there's like and another thing about the DS beta is that the music sounded a lot more like Double Dash. Okay. This is definitely one of my favorite Mario Kart tracks of all time. I'm glad that they added it in this game. I would say between this, DK Summit, and Mount Wario are probably like my favorites, I'd say. Coconut Mall is up there, but I would say the ones I've mentioned are definitely a little better in my opinion. And what's weird about some Mario Kart tracks is that, like, the snowy winter theme tracks, I either love them or hate them. Like, I don't like either Sherbetland or Sherbetland, because I don't like either the 64 one or Double Dash one. Um, and I don't like Vanilla Lake either. But I do like DK Pass, DK Summit, and Mount Wario, yeah. I feel like yeah, it's like the snowy mountain tracks I like, but like the snowy tracks that are just like flat, I don't really like as much. Okay. Mario Kart DS is still my favorite to this day. Mario Kart DS is still my favorite Mario Kart game. Yeah, DS is up there as one of my favorites. My favorite is Wii, but I would say like between 8 Deluxe, Wii, Double Dash, and DS, those are all like some of my favorite Mario Kart games. I actually like Tour a lot, even though it has a lot of problems. I'd say it's decently good. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and accept the friend requests. I'm gonna go ahead and accept this one. Okay, this one's from Twitter, so it's probably someone from Twitter who's watching. Hopefully it doesn't start before I accept the friend request, so... Waluigi Pinball, so beautiful and awesome and great too. It's my favorite track ever. Yeah, it's definitely one of my favorites. Mario Kart 7 is my favorite one other than Wii and 8 Deluxe. Mario Kart 7 is pretty good too. The only problem I had with that game is like the roster. I think the roster was a little weird because it didn't have Waluigi. Though the track selection in that game was great. Okay. I hate when I'm like right behind someone and I'm not able to get like an item box. Okay, I'll accept that friend request after this. I am not doing too good this time. Yeah, I'm not very good at this track in 200cc. Mario Kart Wii was my first Mario Kart game. I got it with the Wii, along with Wii Sports. So I'm gonna go ahead and accept this one. But yeah, I said earlier, that I'm gonna do a stream of Kirby's Dream Buffet. I'm looking forward to that game. I think that's gonna be a fairly fun game to stream because it's online and everything. I'll probably do one with I didn't mean to do random, but that's fine. I'll probably do one with Channel Kirby and Anton Retro. Wii Sports was my game, dude. Yeah, I really liked Wii Sports. I actually didn't play Resort. I only had the original. I do need to play Resort sometime because I heard it's really good. But I played the original, and I loved the original. As a kid, it was really good. I played bowling with my family a lot on Wii Sports. For some reason, I didn't play boxing until like a year after I had the Wii, because I didn't know, like, for some reason, I don't know, it was like, I think I lost my nunchuck or something, because, or I didn't know how the, I don't know what it was. I think I, like, lost my Wii nunchuck for a while. And we actually had to buy a new one when this game required a nunchuck. Because a lot of the games I had on Wii as a kid didn't even require the nunchuck at all. So I didn't really notice until I got a game that required it. Nintendo Land is the best pack in Nintendo game. Yeah, I played it. It's really good. I actually didn't play it until fairly recently because I actually bought it at a retro game store. I didn't get it with my Wii U. The game I got with my Wii U is Wind Waker because I got the Wind Waker bundle because it's actually one of the only special editions they had for the Wii U. And it's really nice. I actually have like the Zelda themed Wii U gamepad and everything. I'm sure that will be worth a lot of money in a few years, but it's really cool. And Wind Waker is a great game. That was the first time I was able to play that game with Wind Waker HD. And man, that's definitely one of my favorite Zelda games. Well, Breath of the Wild is my favorite, but Wind Waker is also like really good. Besides Breath of the Wild 2, are you looking forward for more Zelda games this or next year? Yeah, there's actually like a few things that I want from the Zelda series. I really want a remake of the Oracle games. I think that would be pretty interesting, or a completely new 2D Zelda in the style of the Link's Awakening remake. Even a Minish Cap remake in the style of Link's Awakening would be nice. I'm not sure if that's been mentioned a lot. Or also like a Wind Waker port. In Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, I think that would be a great port. 'It's kind of weird that we actually haven't gotten anything from Zelda yet this year, because I think they had this plan a while ago that they were releasing like something Zelda related every year. Because last year it was Skyward Sword HD, and then also that Game & Watch. That Game & Watch really doesn't count, but it's technically a part of that anniversary thing they were doing, but even though there was barely an anniversary for Zelda for the 35th anniversary. 2020 was Age of Calamity, 2019 Link's Awakening remake. ...2018, that was the port of Hyrule Warriors. And then 2017 was obviously Breath of the Wild. Yeah, and then I can go back even farther. 2016 was the Twilight Princess HD. And 2015 was I think it was like it was like this 3DS game. I forgot what it was. Triforce Heroes or something. I'm using tilt controls. I need to do that too. Okay. I love Wind Waker as well. Hope they release it eventually as an HD version with Twilight Princess. Yeah, I really hope they do that soon. A couple of years ago, I actually originally thought they were going to do like a thing where they release like Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, and Skyward Sword in one pack. But obviously that's not the case, since they did a separate HD version of Skyward Sword. So I do hope they do a pack for Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, though, kind of like a collection of both of them. Are any of you in the chat interested in the Xenoblade series? Because I actually recently finished Xenoblade Chronicles 3, and man, that ending, man, I almost cried at that ending there. That was just... I'm not going to say anything, obviously, because that's a spoiler, but... That's definitely one of my favorite games of all time now. Love Xenoblade, haven't started 3 yet. 3 is amazing. I, yeah, 3 is definitely one of my favorite games of all time. The characters are great. I love Noah and Mio. And just like the story in general, the gameplay is great too. I definitely feel like the gameplay was. I feel like the gameplay was a little better than 1 and 2, in my opinion. It definitely. It kind of feels like a mixture of both in ways. I like the Xenoblade series too. I haven't played 3 yet, but heard great things about it. Yeah, Xenoblade 3 is great. I think I have like 50 to 55 hours in it now. Because I just finished the main story and I'm gonna do like more of the side quests and different things. I'm looking forward to the expansion pass for that game. Okay. I feel like there's a route that I always go on this course. I like, because there's like different paths you can take. I always take this path for some reason. I don't know why. For some reason, I thought I was in 6th. I don't know, maybe a couple people passed me, like, just before I went past finished. I haven't done Sydney Sprint yet. Aside from the weird visuals with the 2D textures being so close to the, like, basically the path. Other than that, I feel like it's a pretty great track. Okay, good. I really like all of the city tracks in general. The only one that I'm not really the biggest fan of is Tokyo Blur. Um, or did I mix them up? Is that or the Tokyo one, whatever it was? I think yeah, whatever the Tokyo one was. I'm not really the biggest fan of that one because the third lap is way too short. This one I feel like is the perfect length for each lap. It doesn't really suffer from the issue that the other, well, basically the Tokyo one had. I like how I got hit by one shell and then everyone passed me. Yeah, the music is really good in this track. Okay, I think I'm gonna do New York Minute. You're a Paper Mario fan, right, Reese? Yeah, yeah. I really like Paper Mario. Because I've done like a lot. Well, ever since 2020, I've been like really into the series. I recently started playing Color Splash on the Wii U. Yeah, honestly, I'm not really too big of a fan of Color Splash. Um, I recently started playing through it. I do want to play through the whole game eventually, but yeah, I'm not really the biggest fan of it because I don't really like the battle system that much. I do think Origami King improved a lot of things. The only issue I have with Origami King, though, with the battle system in that game, is that it doesn't have EXP. I think the puzzle system is fine as long as it has like a progression system and everything in the game. It's actually the 22nd anniversary of Paper Mario 64 today. I just remembered that. Because it actually released on August 11th, 2000 in Japan. Because it released in 2001 in the US and I think the rest of the world, but it actually released in 2000 in Japan. I would definitely say that Paper Mario 64 is one of my favorites. I played through it actually like last year. I played through it on both Wii U and when it came to Switch. That's actually the only Paper Mario game that I don't own a physical version of. I actually have the physical version of every Paper Mario game except for 64. I do have a Nintendo 64 though. And I have a decent amount of games for it. Like some of the games I own physically for it are like Mario 64, Dr. Mario 64, and let's see. Banjo-Kazooie, I have that game. Donkey Kong 64. Still have yet to get Mario Kart 64 physically as well. Do have Smash 64. Okay, I'll accept your friend request. Nothing can beat Thousand Year Door. Yeah, that's my favorite in the series. Because I actually got a physical version of Thousand Year Door back in 2020 when I got into the Paper Mario series, and I absolutely love that game. Paper Mario 64 is a great one. Have you played Super Mario RPG for the SNES? I've played a little bit of it, but because I got it recently on the Wii U Virtual Console, like earlier this year, but I need to play through it. Yeah, TTYD is my favorite game of all time. Yeah, it's actually one of my favorite games of all time behind... Yeah, behind Super Mario Odyssey and Breath of the Wild. Thousand Year Door is my third favorite game. Hope we get Banjo-Tooie and Donkey Kong 64 for NSO eventually. Yeah, I really hope we get that too. I think probably the next couple weeks we're gonna get a new game for the 64 on Switch Online. I'm not sure what it will be. Maybe Smash 64, Mario, and then also like you said, Banjo-Tooie or Donkey Kong 64. Also, the Mario Party games would be good as well. I really like Mario Party 2. I find it kind of weird that there's a New York track when New Donk City exists in the Mario universe. Like even with Mario Kart Tour, like they promoted that tour with Pauline. I kind of find it disappointing that they didn't add new characters to this game because I think it would have been great to have like Pauline in this game as well as Funky Kong. The characters that they added in Tour are great. Like, there's King Bob-omb, Kamek, and then, like I said, there's Funky Kong. Also, Dixie Kong as well, and then Diddy Kong. Surprisingly, Diddy Kong wasn't in this game. In, well, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, so... Birdo's another one that's a weird, character that's missing. Hey, Soshi. You're welcome to join in Mario Kart if you want. Okay, I'm gonna accept that friend request. One thing I wish they did on Switch is make it so you can, like, accept friend requests easier, like, rather than, like, loading for, like, a few seconds. I like the ice cream track, from the DLC for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Yeah, I like it too. I know it's kind of mixed with a lot of people's opinion on it. I think it's a solid track. I do feel like they could have optimized it a little better for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Because it's definitely apparent that it was, like... I know they were all technically made for Tour, for the ones in the DLC, but I feel like they could have done a little more work on that one. I'm surprised they didn't fall there. Okay. What's disappointing to me for the second wave of DLC for Mario Kart is that there's no Autumn Forest track, which makes me mad. Well, they're gonna add Maple Treeway eventually, so because it was leaked for the DLC. Let's see. I want to see if there's new friend requests here. Okay, I don't think there's any new ones. I was so sure they weren't gonna add paid DLC for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe since it wouldn't exactly be deluxe. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like I really wasn't expecting them to do DLC for this game, even though Nintendo. It does seem like Nintendo was pushing this game for so long. I feel like they were gonna do something different eventually, but yeah, I guess it's fine for now. Like I am a little disappointed that we aren't gonna get another Mario Kart game for a while. Okay. You know, I'm not sure if it's an unpopular opinion to say that I'm not really a fan of this track, or this isn't really the best track, because um I really don't like that they nerfed the layout here, because compared to the GBA version, it's just I think people already said that about the tour version, like because I think the tour version was shown off right before the DLC was announced. Like I feel like the fact that Nintendo put tour tracks in the DLC in general was so out of left field. Like it doesn't really seem like something they do. Like you obviously you do expect Nintendo to like reuse some things, but I did not expect them to do something like this. If Maple Forest was added to the third wave for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe DLC, I will buy the DLC. Yeah, I'm not sure if they're gonna add it in the next wave, but I know they're gonna add like Maple Treeway eventually. If that's what you're referring to. Oh nice, I got the one I picked. I wonder what the third wave for the DLC will be. I think it was actually leaked recently. I mean, it's in no way confirmed, but I think we're probably gonna get Merry Mountain and Waluigi Stadium from Double Dash. Also 3DS Rainbow Road. Yeah, I think that was leaked as well, which is one of my favorite tracks in the series and my favorite version of Rainbow Road. Man, 3DS Rainbow Road went so hard. I'm glad they're probably gonna add it in the next wave due to like the leaks and everything. It's always interesting to see like the cars going the other way. Well, there was like a bullet bill one, so that they were probably in last place, but I think that's interesting. It almost reminds me of Luigi Circuit and Double Dash. Wow, got a star in 4th place. We have pretty much 96 racetracks and only 8 battle tracks. Nintendo must be ashamed of themselves. Yeah, over the past few years, I feel like Nintendo really hasn't been... Well, aside from when they actually added an actual battle mode in 8 Deluxe, rather than that weird thing they did in the base version of 8 where they used the actual tracks. Man, that was weird. But, other than the actual battle mode they added in 8 Deluxe, they really haven't been doing much. But that was really weird in the base version of Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U. Nice, I got mine picked again. I really like how they updated Calamari Desert from the tour version in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I feel like they actually put a little more effort to this one. Because the textures actually look nice. It almost looks like a base game track. Like, there's definitely a clear difference when you're comparing Tour to this. One satisfying thing about Calamari Desert is how you can just cut the corners if you have like a mushroom or something. Mushroom or star, some kind of boost item. I think I'll choose Sky High Sunday again. Okay, I'll accept that friend code after I do the next one. Baby Park, okay. This item's definitely pretty helpful for Baby Park. Okay, I'll go ahead and accept those friend requests now. Hopefully I have enough time to accept these. Okay, I'm gonna accept that next one after the next race. Yeah, I'll accept those after.
Yahoo!
Thank you for subscribing. Okay. I kind of like how the theme of this track kind of remixes both Mario Kart 7 and Mario Kart 64. I wonder if the Neo Bowser Castle in Mario and Luigi Dream Team and Paper Jam was inspired by this. I know some things in the Mario RPGs took from Mario Kart. Like I know Paper Mario 64 had that one Calamari Desert reference. I'll go ahead and accept those friend requests now. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Okay. Okay, I think the maximum amount of friend requests I can accept before a race is 2. Oh, Mount Wario, my favorite Mario Kart track. I haven't played on this one for a while. The viewer, get it out of my head. Get it out of my head. Not Among Us. I really like the music in this track. Good. I think I'm gonna do 4 more races before I end the stream. Yeah, I'll do another one with 4. I think I'll do Mushroom Gorge again. Wario Stadium. I think this uses the same, or I think Waluigi Pinball uses the same music, or in this game specifically. I mean, I know it does that in DS, but they did with the Booster Course Pass as well. Yeah, it's the same. Okay, this is not the best item to use for this section of the track. Okay. Hey. Hey, Anton Retro. You're welcome to join if you want. I actually might do the stream for a little longer if you're able to join. I think I'll do Sky High Sunday this time. But I just beat Xenoblade 3 yesterday. Okay, Cindy sprint again, nice. Sure, I'll join in a bit. Okay. I really hope they add Vancouver Velocity. I think it's already like leaked and everything, but like that's definitely one of my favorite city tracks in Tour. No spoilers. Yeah, I won't. Yeah, I won't spoil it. All I'll say is that the ending is just really good. That's just all I'll say about it. Okay, I'll go ahead and call you on Discord. I think I'll do Mushroom Gorge. Okay, you can call me back, man. I'll just wait. Okay. Heard it on stream and it was delayed. Yeah, wait, so are you able to call on Discord or I wasn't sure. Okay. Yeah, I tried calling you too. Yeah, I'll call you back right after the race, because I'm on the 3rd lap now. Okay, I'll call you now. Hey,
Hey.
sorry about that. It was a little.
Okay. I had streamer mode enabled, so
Yeah.
it kind of does that where it doesn't tell you anything because I was looking at the stream. And then I heard the Discord sound on your stream and I was like, oh, he's calling me, but then it said the thing was missed. And I was like, that's annoying.
Yeah,
So...
but anyways, welcome to the stream. So, yeah, I'm not gonna spoil anything, obviously, but the ending, ending was great. That's all I'm gonna say. It's
okay, yeah, because I've heard some people say like heard opinions about it. I didn't know exactly what happens or anything. I just heard some people were like, oh, it's a okay ending. But I'm excited now that you hyping it up. So
okay.
Right now, I'm at the point where
I think some.
I'm doing some.
Not gonna spoil anything, but I think the reason why not everyone is content with the ending is because of the outcome of the ending. But I'm not gonna say anything. I like the ending personally.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, like I'm at the point where like I can't. I'm at a point where it tells me, do you want to proceed forward? Like like when you're in like the boat and it tells you, can you proceed forward? I'm guessing at that point you can't go back, right?
Actually,
so...
well, actually you can. I'm not sure. I didn't try it. I was just in that area the whole time.
Yeah, because I was like, I did the Fiona side quest. I did the uni side story as well. So I was doing some of them. Because I think they're actually quite important to the story. So I was just doing some of them.
Did you? Oh.
Because
did you hear that they added the new icons? Like the new wave of the icons?
Oh, they just added
they added the girl with the gall.
Oh no. That line over and over.
It's always either, hey Noah, Lance wants something a bit meatier. And then, I'm the girl with the gall. It's like always that.
And so there's also the one when Tyne says like, I wish you didn't charge off on your own. It's like there's like just 3 of them. Like they couldn't have thought of a few more. Like in Xenoblade 1, they had full like dialogue sometimes where they talk about things.
Yeah, and then isn't there also one where Uni says, "You're the one supposed to be following me"?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
It's like Tyne's like, I wish you didn't charge off your own. And then she says that. Yeah. It's like, It's the same ones. I wish they added a few more because it's
Yeah.
uh
You know, I feel like that might be because the cutscenes are much longer this time.
yeah.
Because the
I guess so. They are longer, so maybe they didn't.
even though
or
they
spend
are
more
even
time
though they
working
are
on those
even
things.
though they are pretty repetitive, I do think they are kind of memorable though.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you're not
Yeah, for
gonna get
sure.
forget Senna saying "I'm the girl with the gall."
Yeah, over and over.
What
and
does
over
that
and
even
over.
mean? Like, does she have like a?
I don't know. Well, I'm not really sure, but I did hear like the same word brought up in Uni's side quest or Uni's side story. I don't know. I don't think you played that one.
No, I
Did you
didn't play that one yet.
Okay, yeah. That one was actually a really important one. That one I'm surprised that one I'm surprised wasn't just in the game. It should have been, I think. Because it's really important to the I got 1 point, nice. Um yeah, it was like really important to the plot of it. Like there were just some moments there where you learn about some things that weren't properly like explained. So I really like that. So there was that one. Um, so I pretty much have done most of the hero quests. I'm just missing, I think, about 3.
Yeah, I need to do. I'm not sure how many I'm missing, but I need to do a few more of them. But, I'm basically just gonna do like side quests and basically just explore now. Now that I finished the game.
Yeah, yeah. I guess I can do that stuff anyways after I'm done, right?
Yeah.
Just wanted to make sure because I know in like Xenoblade 2 and 1, like certain things are like limited time. So I just want to make sure that like I don't miss anything. You
Yeah,
know?
I think most of the stuff in the game I heard you can do like after. Well, you could do most things after, I believe.
Yeah, because there's certain things that they did with the game, right? To make it so
Yeah.
that way, because in past, games, it's like here's an area you can't go back to for various reasons, right? And it's really annoying when they do that because then it's like, obviously you don't know that is gonna happen to whatever place, right?
Yeah.
So it's annoying because they don't let you do everything or everything is timed, and if you miss something, too bad. But with this game, they did it well. But they don't have any of that stuff. So I'm glad about that. Yeah, we'll see though. I think I just want to take my time with some of the story things. I think the side quests and stuff. I did discover like new areas though. I didn't even know we're there. Kind of crazy how big.
Yeah, the game is pretty big, especially that one area like with the mountains, desert, and the big plain area.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that area is huge. Actually, the area with the forest, right? Jungle. It's actually really big. There's another part, like part of the uni side story thing. You go to a new area. So I didn't even know. I was like, wow, this area is here all the time. There's some like really big areas in the game.
Yeah,
So there's still a
are you
lot.
referring to the forest area with Juniper?
Yeah. I forget the name of what's the place
I
called
forgot what it
again?
was called. It was the one. I think that you're there in chapter 4.
Wildwood, I think, right? Yeah. Smack the Wildwood. But then also have like Great Coat Falls as well. In the same area.
Oh wow, I didn't realize that's in the same area. The falls, like
Yeah, it
yeah.
is in the
Where
same
is that like
area.
where Pion's former colony was?
Yeah. Like honestly, the areas are so big in the
Yeah.
game.
Sometimes you realize like you don't even realize like that some things happen in the same areas. Like
Yeah. And they're just areas that you completely don't know about until like, they're shown or you completely discover them.
how
Like I remember I heard like a review being like, "Oh, the world is not as good as previous game, but it's
Wow,
it's
yeah.
so much better."
Yeah, I would say that this is basically open world. Because, like, the only thing that doesn't
Yeah.
make it, like, fully open world is the fact that they're segmented. But other than that, the worlds are massive.
Yeah,
I would say
exactly.
that they're...
Like I think it was Nintendo Life's review where they were like, "Oh, it feels outdated." Or
Yeah, I
something,"
saw
and
that. I was like, what? It doesn't feel outdated at all.
I was like, okay, maybe like the beginning, like maybe
Yeah.
chapter 1 or like maybe chapter 1 and maybe chapter 2, but after that, once you get to like the first wide area with the desert and stuff, like that is not dated at all. In fact, it's so much more like it's such a step up from previous games. It's crazy because everything isn't like there's no like here is the desert exactly. Here is the like each area is kind of like they're like mended together.
Yeah,
You know?
and also with the areas in general. Do you know that one mission where you... I'm not gonna spoil it really, but the one where you collect the different shards.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's interesting. Like that one area with the desert and the plains. Like I just realized like that one area has like a whole new area that I didn't discover before. Like before you did.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like I like how that during that side quest they didn't make you just go through places you've already
Yeah.
been to. And they kind of made you to go to different areas. And also during that, when I did that, I discovered that there's like the song that plays in that area is from Xenoblade 1, or in the desert area. So I discovered
Yeah, it
that
sounded
I didn't
familiar.
realize. Yeah. So it was pretty cool to hear that, since you wouldn't have heard that otherwise.
Also, unrelated to Xenoblade, but what are your thoughts on like the Kirby's Dream Buffet since there was a new trailer?
Oh yeah, it looks really cool, and I'm glad that the price isn't like as expensive as Kirby Fighters, because I think that's what really, like, I never got the game because I was like, I don't know about it. Like it looks cool, but I think they're asking a bit too much.
Yeah,
for what it is really. And
I really feel like it should have been $10 to $15. $15, I feel like some people are a little worried about that, but I think it's perfect for this type of game. Because, I mean, 15...
I think it's fine, to be honest.
Because it seems like there is going to be a lot of content in this game, because there's, like, a lot of different, cosmetic things.
Yeah, exactly. I think it works. Like, if they didn't really have much stuff going on, and there were way more stages than I thought as well. So, way more stages.
Yeah, and like there's 3 different modes.
There's gonna be like 1 or 2.
There's even one called Battle Royale, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, like Kirby Battle Royale. I guess they're trying to bring that back.
And I like all of the food copy abilities. One of them even is like based on the drill ability from Forgotten Land. There definitely does seem to be some Forgotten Land influence in there, because there's like the Elfalin hat. I don't think they showed it in the trailer, but there's like an Elfalin hat they showed on the website.
Oh yeah.
And also there's like...
There's the Elfalin like...
Oh yeah, the Elfalin stage too.
Yeah, it looks really cool. I'm really excited to play it, and I do think it's weird that they revealed it a month before.
Yeah, that was weird.
But that they should have just... This is when they should reveal it, to be honest. Have it revealed, have it released the next week, done.
Yeah, they should have said, like...
People don't forget about
and if they, like, since they did release it, or reveal it a month ago, they should have had the release date then. I don't know why they just revealed the release date just now, a week before it releases.
Yeah, I find that strange, especially with, like, the Splatoon, like, information as well.
It's such a Nintendo thing to do.
Yeah, it's just kind of... They've been weird like that recently.
And, like, I feel like Nintendo's been weird about a lot of things this year. Like, even with Xenoblade 3, like, when they revealed it, they said fall, and then they moved it to July, and it just...
Yeah, and then, like, the pre-order thing was weird.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, you got, like... I have to say, like, this year it started strong, but then it was, like, you know...
Yeah.
I think... I mean, I'm kind of glad that Xenoblade 3 got its, like, own window of release, so more people are, like...
Yeah, I definitely saw a lot of people that were more interested in Xenoblade with this game.
Exactly, because there isn't like another game like overshadowing it
Yeah.
or that's coming up soon that people really want. You know, I mean, I think the lineup overall for this year is kind of okay. I mean, obviously to me, the most excited game, I was most excited for Xenoblade Chronicles.
Yeah.
Like Splatoon, it looks cool. Like, I don't know, how do you feel
I'm-
about it? Like, it just looks more like the.
Yeah, I kind of think I'm
So-
kind of in between. I think the new things look great. I like the new aesthetic and the a lot of things that they're adding, but yeah, I do kind of agree that it looks a bit too similar to Splatoon 2.
I think the biggest problem I have with it is that like the single player campaign doesn't seem to be like a main part as much as I thought it should have been. I felt that that when they showed that when they showed it for the first time, I was like, okay, this is gonna be like the Splatoon single player, you know?
Yeah.
With like, and that's the thing too. Also, I don't really like how there are no new modes.
Yeah, that's weird.
There's the same four again. Like, I don't mind as long as they play well. But the thing is, it's like, why would anybody really want to upgrade to the next
Hey,
game?
you're forgetting the new that new mini game thing, that Tetris looking thing they're adding.
Oh, that is cool. Like that, I really like. That's the That is really neat. I will say that that could be a really cool part of the game. It's just I don't understand why there's just the same 4 modes. I think Salmon Run still like locked behind is it like a separate thing that's sort of
No, I don't
again,
know. I don't
or-
think they're doing the times this time.
I don't think so, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not like that. I don't mind the rotating things. I just didn't like that. Oh, you only could play at this time, right? It's really inconvenient for people. So I'm glad that they
Yeah.
have that. I don't understand why league battles, being like added. As an
That's
update.
weird. I think that's weird. Yeah.
That is really
But-
strange. Like that's that's like a mode. How hard is it to add a mode into the game?
Yeah, I like
Unless they're doing it on purpose, but I don't. Why would you do that on purpose? It makes no sense. It's a mode.
one thing
Or like,
I am glad that they're doing is adding more stages, because the first 2 games have barely any. Like, 1 had 5, and then
Yeah.
2 had 8, which is definitely pretty lacking. This one has 12, which is a lot better.
yeah, that's really good. Honestly, though, it's like they should, I guess, bring them. Did they bring them most of them back, or no? Right? Because there's 8, and the first game has 5,
I think-
right?
Well, they did add more later on both games, but I think some of them are new, and then some of them are the returning ones. But the returning ones,
Honestly, they should have just put all of them in.
yeah.
But maybe they want to make this Splatoon 4 stuff, so they're not doing it. Honestly, they would have made like, here guys, here's all the stages. That would have been a really good idea.
Yeah.
I think that would have made the game a lot more enticing, because then we could play every single one. And that's the thing too. It's not like they're working with a completely new engine and system. So they have no excuse to, not deliver every single stage.
Yeah, I still
I
have
find
a
it weird.
feeling that the story mode is going to be pretty big. Even though they didn't really show it that much in the direct, I feel like that might have been on purpose, just to not like spoil anything. Because the things I've been
Yeah,
seeing
maybe
from
I-
it do look pretty big overall. Like,
Yeah, I'm just like a little bit worried that it might end up being a little
yeah, I am.
bland. I don't know. But then again, Octo expansion was good, so we'll see. I mean, there's all the chance that it could be really good,
Yeah,
but I don't know. Overall, the game looks fun. It seems just like it could have been like an update. Like, well, no, it falls in between an update and a new game.
yeah,
Because some of the things are clearly more than an update, but it feels like something. Like, imagine if Fortnite did like a chapter, like another chapter, right? That's what it feels like.
Okay, I think I'll do one more round of 4 races, and then I'll end the stream.
All right. So that's how I feel about it. Like, I'm probably gonna get it. I really enjoyed Splatoon 2. But it is kind of weird, especially for people who like say they have. Also, that's the thing. If you played Splatoon 2 for a long time, you know, that's all that that progress you put into it. You
Yeah,
know,
though I did hear that they are gonna bring up.
you get
Yeah,
bonuses though.
and
Yeah.
I think there is something like you get to play against, or you get like this certain thing. I forgot what it was, but yeah, you definitely do get like some incentives if you already have Splatoon 2.
Yeah. I think there should be a bit more though, but
Yeah,
because it's like it's a multiplayer game. Like that's the thing. It's weird because Nintendo's never really done a game like that where it's like I know you have Smash Bros and stuff, but they always have like significantly a lot of things, and it's not primarily about the competitive aspect and the like your stats and everything. You know, I don't know. It's just kind of weird. So I don't know. I'm probably gonna get it, but it just makes me a little disappointed with some things. I mean, I do like the new host. I'm so glad that they, because that was one thing I was like, well, who are they gonna be the new?
yeah.
hosts,
I was worried that like that would have been that. Yeah.
Return like Pearl and
Or
Marina.
I was thinking
and,
they were gonna do something where there was like no hosts at all. It was gonna be like with the theming of like anarchy and stuff like that. But like I'm so glad that they're actually doing like new hosts, because I feel like I was a little worried that Nintendo was just gonna be like, oh, we forgot them this time or something like that. But I really like Big Man.
Yeah.
Big Man's amazing.
Oh yeah, I'm glad there's 3, and I do like that 3 mode with the ink with the.
Yeah.
That mode is
Yeah.
really
Why didn't they
good,
put that in the
but
regular
it should have
game?
Been not. I know that should not be exclusive to Splat.
Yeah.
That just seems like a problem. Again, I mean, they can always fix that because obviously Splatoon 3 is gonna get updated. You know, just like Splatoon 2 did. So they can always add stuff if people really want it, or if they just want to add it. And that's what I'm hoping happens, but I don't know. I'm a bit worried.
Yeah, I feel like they really should have made the 3-way Splatfest like a thing.
Also, it's Splatoon 3. What better time to
Yeah.
have like a 3?
Or even better, even 4-way Splatfest. That could work as well. Like
Yeah.
or not Splatfest, or just Turf
I
War.
always had the idea of doing like more colors, like.
Or I didn't
or,
really
like-
mean Splatfest, but like Turf War in general, like 4-way Turf War in general. That would be really cool.
Yeah.
Or even like a
It doesn't have to just be 4v4.
yeah, or even like a battle royale mode or something like that. Like someone in the chat when I was reacting to the direct kept saying like Splat Royale.
Yeah, I feel like they need to like really make a WoW moment where it's like, here's a new mode that's really cool and you can access in the base game, because like, Splatoon 2 had the salmon run. Now it's just like Splatoon 2, Splatoon 3 salmon run. It's like, they should add something new as well. I just find it really weird. Like, the game doesn't have like, I feel like that was Splatoon 2's selling point, really. The salmon run mode was so different and interesting.
Yeah.
That it really made it like, here's a part of the game that's new
Yeah.
and fresh. Whereas this game just doesn't feel like it has that.
Yeah.
It feels like it's refining the elements from 2 instead of doing anything really, like adding things that are really new. Like, I like the locker feature, that's cool, but I wish it was the apartment thing that people were like really talking about.
You know what's interesting about like the Splatoon community in general? It seems like, have you noticed that like a lot of people like make mock-ups that like look almost like the official material and everything?
Yeah, it was like a box. There was like a box.
Yeah,
Right?
and you know, when seeing all of these fan mock-ups and everything, it almost seems like the box art looks fan-made. Well, it looks good, but it just like after seeing like all of these fan creations, it almost looks like it's a
Yeah, like I said, it's not really hard to do them, I guess. Because like the characters, right? We have all the models and stuff. There's not really anything crazy going on in them anyways.
Also, did you know,
And
random fact,
Yeah.
did you know that Monolith Soft actually assists the development of Splatoon, as well as Zelda
Yeah.
Animal Crossing.
And like Pikmin 3,
Yeah.
I think, as well. Did they do that? Yeah.
You know, I find it interesting how there's technically 2 games with 3 in the title developed by Monolith Soft released within a couple months. That's kind of a weird
I
coincidence.
know, it's pretty crazy.
I was
Yeah.
hoping, well, I know it's very unlikely, but I was hoping for a tiny Xenoblade reference in Splatoon, maybe like some, like, I feel like it would have been cool if they just did, like, since Monolith Soft supports the development of Splatoon, and since they did put a Xenoblade 2 reference in Breath of the Wild, I feel like it would have been cool if they put like a Splatoon or a Xenoblade 3 reference in Splatoon or something. I know it's kind of random, but I feel like, yeah.
You never know. We could always get some more crossovers and stuff.
Yeah, though there is a sword that kind of there's like this weapon that kind of resembles a sword that looks like Lance's sword a little bit in Splatoon. Well, I mean, some are saying it's like a chainsaw, but honestly, I think it looks a little bit like Lance's sword. This one new weapon that they're adding, so...
I mean, you never know. Certain elements can be borrowed.
I really feel like Xenoblade in general, I wish they referenced it in more games.
Yeah, it needs to be a lot more, like crossed over with other things. Like, I know it's Smash Bros, but... Like, it was cool when they did it in Breath of the Wild.
I hope you do another stream, for the DLC of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely do another stream.
I haven't played this one in a while.
Speaking of Mario Kart DS related things, since this tracks from DS, I've been interested in the Mario Kart DS beta recently. Have you seen the prototype or like the kiosk demo?
Like, I pretty much just seen the logo.
Yeah, the logo, well, it uses the old version of the logo, but basically, a lot of the music and a lot of elements were taken from Double Dash, and it's really interesting. Like
From just Double Dash music.
Well, not the same music, but the same instruments. It basically Mario Kart DS music with Double Dash instruments.
Oh, okay.
It's really interesting. I'll send you some of the things I found after the stream.
I mean, doesn't Mario 64 DS use some Super Mario Sunshine stuff?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
The voice sound, so it's not really like too unexpected.
Yeah,
That's pretty
but
cool.
I just find it interesting in general how some games in their betas kind of resemble the previous game.
Yeah, or like there's a lot of elements that are just really different.
Yeah, and one of the things from Double Dash is all of the that was carried over in the beta of DS is all of the items in the game basically like use the Double Dash versions of them. Like I know in the final game for like the official artwork they use, they did reuse some of the Double Dash artwork like for the items and everything, even though the item appearances changed a little bit. But in the beta, it was actually like basically like 2D versions of the items from Double Dash. In the Squid, or the Blooper, which was a new item, they actually used the Super Mario Sunshine version of the Blooper, which is really interesting. And for the Boo, they used the Mario Kart 64 version of the Boo. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it was their first 3D, like properly 3D, like I guess Mario Kart game, right? Because Super Circuit and the Super Nintendo game used like Mode 7.
Yeah, and then
So it's like 3D. It's like 3D, but it's not really true 3D.
yeah, 64 had like
So,
they just had like the pre-rendered sprites.
yeah. Yeah, I guess DS had that on the N64 then. They're able to fully model the game, so... Yeah, I'm hoping we get some Nintendo news soon. I'm really hoping.
Yeah. I mean, we did get the direct, the Kirby info and everything, but I one thing that I think we should get soon that I'm expecting like as early as like actually like I probably like either next week or something like that. I kind of expect them to show the next Nintendo 64 game soon. I'm surprised we haven't gotten that yet.
Oh yeah, the next one. Okay, yeah. I guess that is the next thing.
You know, Nintendo
And then I
Nintendo has been really random with like anything other than the Nintendo 64. Sega Genesis, though, I do think the lineup for that is fairly good. But the NES and SNES, though, that's kind of
Just
weird.
random.
Like,
and it's always like really strange.
Yeah.
Like pinball, like they added that in such a
like it's always like one somewhat interesting game, like Kirby's Avalanche, Pinball, something like that. And then they're like the rest of the games are games like people have never heard of, and they're just
I know. And it's like even me is like I play like a lot of really obscure games, but they just pick like the most boring ones. Like it's always like some random fighting
yeah,
game.
or Kablooey. Actually, that game was so
Yeah, but it's
yeah.
never something like really. It's never something really like unique or like here's a cool puzzle game. It's never something that people would want to actually play.
Though I feel like Kablooey that basically became memorable. 'Cause when me and Demetri looked at it. Though I am.
Yeah, I remember seeing the game boxed a few months ago. Actually, it was probably a year ago. I saw
Yeah,
it boxed. I
actually,
got it.
yeah, I actually got the physical game recently on SNES. I didn't get the box for it, but like the just the cartridge.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's like that's not even like there's so many other good puzzle games to choose from. Or like to like you know Nintendo could definitely get any other company to just
Yeah, like where's
you
Super
know, as long as they're not like super
where's
big.
Super Mario RPG? Like they put it up.
Or even,
Yeah.
like stuff like from Data East didn't they have a lot of that stuff on the previous I don't know. I think like the main problem is that like it's a service and it's not individual games. So companies like Capcom don't want to put their stuff on there, and companies like Konami,
Yeah.
right? They
Though
just want to put their stuff.
though
In
they did
collections
put
and
they did
separate
put
releases.
Wily Wars on the Genesis
Yeah,
one,
since the
yeah.
Genesis stuff is a bit different,
Yeah,
but
and it's weird because they re-release the Genesis stuff all the time, and it's just yeah. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream now. So yeah,
Alright.
bye Oxydox Plays. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this stream. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more, and make sure to check out my Discord server and Twitter if you want to. Goodbye.